Ferndale second graders. My name is Miss Natalie, and I teach at Cascadia in Mrs. Jones's room. I am so excited to get to share with you one of my favorite topics this week. We're going to talk about poetry. This week in your packet, we have lots of things to learn about poems. We're learning what a poem is, how you might identify an unfamiliar word you see in a poem, how to create a mental image of a poem, and how to read a poem with rhythm. You might have already practiced these things by reading Wonderful Trees. This video will help you find the rhythm of a poem. I'm going to show you how to read a poem using rhyme, punctuation, the length of the lines, and regular beats. The poem I'm going to show you is called Monkey Bars, like you might see on the playground. It's from the book, The Bug and the Teacher's Coffee. I know some of you have read this book. If you haven't, it's an awesome book full of lots of wonderful poems. Take a moment to read this poem, Monkey Bars, to yourself. Pause the video so you can read it out loud. Okay, now I'm going to read the poem out loud. See how this sounds. Monkey bars. Right side up and upside down, back and forth and all around. The kids are making monkey sounds. That didn't sound very good, did it? I didn't use rhythm. When we read a poem with rhythm, we want it to sound like a song. So let's look at our strategies for finding the rhythm of a poem. What can we focus on to help us read the poem with rhythm? We have 4 strategies: rhyme, punctuation, the length of the lines, and regular beats. Let's start with rhyme. Let's look at our poem and see if we can find any words that rhyme. Typically, when we look at a poem, we find rhyming words at the ends of our lines. So let's look at the ends of our lines. We have up, down, forth, around, kids, and sounds. Do any of these sound like rhyming words to you? The ones I heard were down, around, and sounds. Those sound like rhyming words to me. So this time when I read the poem, I'm going to focus and think about those words that rhyme. Listen and see if it makes a difference. Monkey bars. Right side up and upside down, back and forth and all around. The kids are making monkey sounds. That still didn't sound amazing, but it sure sounded better, didn't it? Next on our list of strategies is punctuation. Punctuation is anything from a period, a comma, an exclamation point, or a question mark. Anything that tells you how to read the text. So let's look back at our poem. Do you see any punctuation? I see 5 punctuation marks, 4 commas right at the end of these lines, and 1 exclamation point. That means when I read the poem, I'm going to pause just for a second at the commas, and I'm going to sound really excited at the exclamation point. Do you think this will help me find the rhythm of the poem? Let's try it. Monkey bars. Right side up and upside down, back and forth and all around, the kids are making monkey sounds. That sounded a lot better, didn't it? Taking time to pause at those moments. Another way we can find rhythm is to look at the length of the lines. Are any of the lines cut short? I see that all the lines in this poem are mostly the same length, except for these last 2. This one right here, the second to last one, just says the kids, and it's kind of short, but this last one's long. So I'm going to stress this long line. I'm going to pay special attention to it when I read the poem. I'm going to pay special attention to it when I read the poem. The most important thing we can do to find the rhythm of the poem is to look for regular beats. When we need a steady beat in music, we can tap it out. Let's create a steady beat, and we'll read the poem to that. I'm going to focus on rhyme, punctuation, the length of the lines, and steady beat when I read the poem this time. Let's do it. Monkey bars. Right side up and upside down, back and forth and all around, the kids are making monkey sounds. That sounded better, didn't it? We really found the rhythm of this poem. I think we really did it. We read Monkey Bars with rhythm. I hope this helps you find the rhythm in Wonderful Trees and any other poem you read in the future. Goodbye for now, second graders. Thank you all for staying home and for staying safe.